Hurricane Hugo was a powerful and devastating Category 5 hurricane that struck in September 1989, becoming one of the most memorable hurricanes of the 20th century due to its intensity and widespread damage. Formation and path date of formation, September 10, 1989, as a tropical depression in the eastern Atlantic, off the coast of Africa. Peak intensity, Hugo rapidly intensified into a Category 5 hurricane by September 15, with sustained winds reaching 160 miles per hour, or 260 kilometers per hour. Affected regions. Hugo's path took it across the Atlantic, impacting the Leeward Islands, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and eventually making landfall on the U.S. mainland in South Carolina. Caribbean devastation. Leeward Islands, including Antigua, Montserrat, and Guadeloupe. Hugo hit these islands as a powerful Category 4 storm. It caused massive destruction to homes and infrastructure, especially in Guadeloupe and Montserrat, where 90% of buildings were damaged. U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. In the U.S. Virgin Islands, particularly St. Croix, Hugo caused catastrophic damage. It destroyed most buildings, communications, and infrastructure. Puerto Rico saw major flooding and damage, though less severe than the Virgin Islands. Hugo made landfall near Charleston, South Carolina, as a Category 4 hurricane with winds of 140 miles per hour in the early hours of September 22. The storm surge reached up to 20 feet, inundating coastal areas. The city of Charleston suffered major damage with historic homes and buildings destroyed, widespread power outages, and flooding. Even after weakening, Hugo caused significant damage as it moved inland through North Carolina and into the Appalachian Mountains, producing strong winds and heavy rainfall that toppled trees and caused widespread power outages. Hugo caused at least 86 fatalities across its path, including both the Caribbean and the United States. The storm caused an estimated $10 billion in damage, equivalent to about $23 billion in 2023 dollars, making it one of the costliest hurricanes at the time. The cleanup and rebuilding efforts in South Carolina and the Caribbean took years. The scale of destruction, especially in places like St. Croix, highlighted the need for better hurricane preparedness in the region. Hugo was one of the strongest hurricanes to make landfall in the United States at the time, and it maintained hurricane strength far inland, something uncommon for Atlantic storms. Hugo is remembered for its rapid intensification, massive destruction in both the Caribbean and the United States, and the resilience shown by affected communities during recovery efforts. The storm led to significant improvements in hurricane forecasting and emergency response measures. Overall, Hurricane Hugo stands as a benchmark for the power of Atlantic hurricanes and serves as a reminder of the need for vigilance during hurricane season.